Welcome to my channel, IIT Foundation Maths for 6th class, Chapter 8 Geometry. Today we will do some examples. First example, angle A and angle B are two complementary angles. If angle A is equal to 20 degrees more than B, find the angles A and B. Two angles are complementary, means the sum of the two angles is equal to 90 degrees. If angle A is 20 degrees more than angle B, that is angle A is equal to plus 20. Sum of the angles, that is angle A plus angle B is equal to 90 degrees because they two are complementary. So sum of the two angles is equal to 90 degrees. But angle A is equal to angle B plus 20 plus angle B is equal to 90, or angle B plus angle B, that is 2 angle B is equal to 90. This 20 taking to other side, it becomes minus 20. 90 minus 20 is 70, that is 2 times angle B is equal to 70, or angle B is equal to 70 by 2, that is equal to 35. Angle B is equal to 35. Substituting this value in this equation, we get angle A plus angle B, that is 35 degrees, is equal to 90, or angle A is equal to 90 plus 35 becomes minus 35 while going to the other side. 90 minus 35, that is equal to 55. So angle A is equal to 55 and angle B is equal to 35. So sum of those two is 55, 35 is equal to 90. So they are complementary. So the values of angle A and angle B are 55 degrees and 35 degrees. Next, second problem. Angle P and angle Q are two supplementary angles. If angle P is 3 times of angle Q, find the measurement of the angles P and Q. Angle P and angle Q are two supplementary angles. That means angle P plus angle Q is equal to 180 degrees. Two angles are supplementary when their sum is 180 degrees. If angle P is 3 times of angle Q, that is angle P is 3 times of angle Q, then find the measurement of the angles P and Q. So angle P is equal to 3Q. Therefore substituting, this is 3 times angle Q plus angle Q is equal to 180 degrees. 3 times Q plus Q is 4 times angle Q is equal to 180 degrees, or angle Q is 180 divided by 4. Bringing this 4 to the right side, it becomes divided by 4. So 180 by 4 is equal to 45. So angle Q is equal to 45 degrees. This is 180 degrees. Angle Q is equal to 45 degrees. Then angle P is equal to 3 times to angle Q. Therefore 3 times to angle Q, that is 45 degrees, is equal to 3 into 45, that is 135 degrees. So let us verify whether they are supplementary or not. The sum of the two angles must be equal to 180 degrees. Therefore 135 P and 45 Q. 135 plus 45 is equal to 180. Therefore sum of the two angles is 180. So they are supplementary, and angle Q is equal to 45 degrees. Therefore angle P, which is 3 times 2 Q, is 135 degrees. Next, third problem. In the given figure, L is parallel to M. A is equal to 40 degrees. Find all the other angles as mentioned in the figure. Here L, this is the line L, and M. These two are parallel lines. These are the different angles A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. So A is equal to 40 degrees. It is given as 40 degrees. So we have to find all the other B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So here C is also equal to 40 degrees because angle A and C are vertically opposite angles. Therefore C is equal to 40 degrees because A and C are vertically opposite angles. Because A and C are vertically opposite angles. Next, A and B are linear pair because it is a straight line. These two rays, the angle between these two, that is A and B are linear pair. So A plus B is equal to 190 degrees. When two angles are formed as linear pair, their sum is equal to a straight line which is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, B is equal to 180 minus A, that is 180 minus 40, which is equal to 140 degrees. Because here A and B are, because A and B are linear pair. So A is equal to 40 degrees, B is equal to 140 degrees, C is equal to 40 degrees. And D is vertically opposite to B. So B is equal to D. Or D is equal to B because B and D are vertically opposite angles. As B is 140 degrees, D is also equal to 140 degrees. Therefore, for now we got all the other angles here, the three angles. A is given and B is 140, C is 40 and D is 140. So now coming to the next E, F, G and H. A and E are corresponding angles. A and E are corresponding angles. So they are equal. That is, therefore E is equal to A is equal to 40 degrees. E is equal to A is equal to 40 degrees, and E and G are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, G is equal to E, that is equal to 40 degrees, vertically opposite angles. And F and B and F are again corresponding angles and they are equal. Therefore, F is equal to B, which is equal to 140. Therefore, F is equal to 140. And H and F are vertically opposite angles. They are equal. Therefore, H is also equal to 140. E and E, these two are corresponding angles equal. Therefore, E is equal to 40. And G and E are vertically opposite angles. G is equal to 40. Therefore, if one angle is given in this total 8 angles, we can find out all the other 7 angles. So, if A is equal to 40 degrees, B is 140 because A and B form linear pair. And C is 40 because C and A are vertical opposite angles. D is 140 because D and B are vertically opposite angles. Then A and E are equal because they are corresponding angles. A and E are corresponding angles. Therefore, E is equal to 40. B and F are also corresponding angles. Therefore, 140. Or we can find E and F are linear pair. Therefore, if E is 40, F is 180 minus 40, which is also equal to 140. And E and G are vertically opposite angles which are equal. So, G is equal to 40. And H and F are vertically opposite angles and H is equal to 140. Therefore, we can find all the other angles if one angle is given. And these angles are also have only two values. Here 40 and 140. So, any angle, if we take any angle, it may be 40 or it's supplementary, that is 140.